was on the pooper. The good old pooper. Taking a
Switch
All right. I'm going a little early. We still got a minute left on the counter, but oh well. We're going early. Hello, everybody. Welcome
And
to the Art of Lore show. I'm here with Bob and our newest cast member, Alan.
Right. Extra
Oh God, I
noses
got hit with the
punches on you,
Bob. I
ooh,
can't
you're
hear
so
nothing.
warm. Couldn't help but notice your boys from across the floor. Noses are Nicky, wakey, toe, gamer, today, hee hee.
I couldn't hear nothing. I got hit with the Bob. So you know what that means.
Right. Extra noses punches on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your boys from across the floor. Noses are Nicky, wakey, toe, gamer, today, hee hee.
Oh, here it goes. We got to get all the sound bites out of our system, guys. Here they all come.
Let's go!
Oh God! Welcome, hello everybody. Hello, yes. I'm gonna go through the backlog here because we got a lot here. Oh God, it's like we've been gone for a few weeks. Cheerio, hello, and with the bits, thank you. Oh, we got a 20 with the raid. Hello, 20. Thank you for the raid. If any of the raiders are still here, you're in for a lot of fun. But if any of you guys got to take off, I understand. But thank you for being here. Duck with the quack. Hello, Duck. We have Ash.
Hard Junior Zombies this year.
Ash is here. Zombie's here. Alan's here. And for those of you that know, Alan is sick with the flu. He got it now, so he's not here. Jack's here. Hello, Jack. And then Ash with all the sound bites. The Professor with the oh God, with the sub. Thank you very much. Thank you. 6 months. Oh boy. It's like he likes us or something. Oh God, I gotta keep going. Like they just keep going. Yeah, I got hit with food poisoning. Oh, food poisoning. I thought it was flu. Well, at least food poisoning, you might be better quicker. So, because if you got the flu I got, you're done for like a week. That shit's done.
I see we also don't have our shit posting Wendigo in chat.
Just
Put
be
out a big
thankful
out.
I'm out of bits. Oh, there's a kawaii, so I'm gonna be changing my voice here in a second. Hello, Mama Bear. Mama Bear's here. Trogdor's here. You don't sound kawaii. No, because I'm falling way behind on chat here. 45 stream streak from Zombie. Good
Holy
Lord, what
shit.
am I doing with my time? Nothing
You
good.
tell us, man.
If you're here, nothing good.
You're here to listen to two old men yell at the clouds while talking about 40k lore.
Alrighty. Well, I think I gotta switch over now. New activity. What's my new activity? Oh, it was it was a streak. But okay. I'm gonna go to the next camera. What happened to the sub alert? Oh, don't tell me something's broken. What happened that I missed?
There was no sub alert.
Oh, the sub alert didn't go off?
No, it did not.
I have my alert box on.
I care not what you have on. I'm just telling you it didn't go off.
It didn't go off. Don't tell me this shit's broken again. Can I
10
do
minutes into the
a
stream and everything's fucked.
Typical of Tile.
Oh, okay. Preda's gonna be lurking. Welcome back, boys. Well, thank you. Oh God, I hope it's not broken. I'll go to paint screen. Hopefully, it's not broken. I was having issues trying to get it to work. Ah, I forgot. I got my little Overwatch thing that Ash made on. I don't have my Necron skull on.
What in the hell is that?
Ash made this little guy right here for the little reactive thing for Discord. He made one for me and Alan. He made me as like Mario and Alan as Luigi because of our ages and stuff and everything for when we play on his stream when we play Overwatch.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, I'm still recovering due to the holy substance of Gatorade, water, and sleep, so I'll be in and out of consciousness. Well, you throw it up. There you go. There is one for Bob. Bob's got one.
Never gonna show up.
Yeah,
play Overwatch.
Bob refuses to play Overwatch with Blizzard. You still owe me an alert. Didn't I play the Bob alert? Did I not play the bobbler? I thought I played for you guys.
You did. You absolutely fucking did.
So what am I missing? I'm confused. I have to. I know I gotta switch my voice. I have to do that, but I want to do reading announcements first.
The sub.
I don't think I can get the play. Well, they're working. Now it's working.
Oh, there
Mama
we
Bear just subbed for 16 months.
Please give me Huggy Wuggies. Ew.
That's 3 now.
That's still the other one.
Did I miss those? Where are they? I see Professor. I see Professors.
And so did Trog.
Yeah, and Trogdor and Ash, if you guys did sub, it didn't pop up for some reason. I don't know what happened. I did see Professors. Professors did go. Because Professors, I saw, it showed up on my activity feed that he subbed. It starts with the Professor, then it went Cheerio with the bits, and then I have 20's Raid, and then I have the Kwai, which I still have to do. I'll tell you what, I'll just do that real quick. Okay, so...
I got the Kwai. And I'll start that time now. I have Zombies Stream Streak, and then I got Mama Bear some, so I don't know what happened. That's it, I'm so sorry. Well, I see you have the 8 months, driver. Thank you for 8 months. I see that. And Ash with the 9. So, thank you very much for the subs, guys. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't show up in the feed at all, but... Alright,
shit
well,
happens.
I don't know. Oh, that's right, there is a symbol. I forgot the symbol showing up. That's a follower goal.
And please, check out
And
the
then I
Discord.
see zombie emotes. He's licking everything. He's licking nerd lips. He's licking orc. He's licking Palisar Yard.
Jesus.
Did not need to hear about someone's licking habits
Well,
today. but-
3 mobs. Come on. I was 2. I was at 3. Where did the 3 come in? And you do realize we have Bao here as a substitute. You're gonna hurt Bao.
Shameless
Come
plug for
on.
the Discord, by the way, where we have memes constantly cooked by a Wendigo.
Yes, the meme folder never fails to be filled before we go. I sound like a gummy bear.
But Kyle, you did never settle on what we were going to talk about today. Did you want something Imperial, something Xeno, something Demon?
When's the last time we spoke of demons, actually, now I think about it? Have we done
Been a
anything demon
bit.
related at all?
It's been a
Yeah,
bit.
alright, why are you asking? Something Space Dwarves. We haven't
tell you
really
what.
done a Voton because back when Voton first come out, we were waiting for some lore to come out. And
Yeah,
I
I'm still waiting.
don't know if any good spicy lore has come out of it yet, because I haven't really
No,
been paying attention to the
nothing has.
Voton.
Nothing has. That's the sad fucking fact about it. I'm still waiting.
The only thing I know of is they're big into cloning and they actually like AI. That's the only thing I know of the Voton. And they're short.
And they're short.
That's all I know.
It's been quite sad for the poor fucker. What do you mean GW retconned where Wraithbone comes from? Zombie, what have I missed?
Uh-oh.
Are you about to tell me that it's something the dwarves are making and not the Nightmares?
Wraithbone got changed.
Because last I checked, it's supposed to be psionically charged and created material.
That doesn't make like bone singers, like they're the ones who make the Wraithbone. Like that's something I heard about. 34, oh god. No.
Silence.
What are you gonna do? Okay. All I have left here is the cage. Or the main thing. I gotta do all the doily doos on this guy, and then the night will be done. And then I have the next piece ready to go. And then I believe Bob should take after that. And then I think it's the only metal model I own thanks to Ash. And then there's something else. I think my sisters. I think my kill team for my sisters, because I started my sister's kill team like 2 years ago, and that's as far as I got. Was just that with all of them. So I still got a while to go on those. And that's how
I
the
hate this-
power bundles were painted. Jesus.
And I hate to say it, I'm going to have to retract my statement for the demons because there's not much new that's come out with them.
Well, I'm totally fine with, you were talking about the Gauss weaponry earlier. I need that for that because, me being, Necron, I do like some Gauss weapons.
Oh, yes.
So
the weapons
Zarek.
up- Don't worry. The second I get my hands on the fucking codex, I
Aw.
will update you on your.
So
Yark.
it took away the warp relation from Wraithbone. It's just in 4 now.
I'm sorry, what?
And that's what Zombie's saying.
What the fuck do you mean? Wraithbone is made from using. I don't know why I'm getting upset about knife-eared material.
Let's say y'all broke them.
You're making me give a shit about Xenos.
Oh, I need a bigger brush. Bigger brush time. We're gonna just keep going with this iron. And I'll only do one coat, because when I go over, I want it to look all splotchy and rusted on the red.
No, zombie, you can't be being honest. GW never fucks up its own lore.
Oh, did the Elder Codex come out? That
Yeah,
would
it's been
happen?
out for. Yeah, they removed one of the greatest fucking Phoenix Lords from options because they didn't want to give the knife ears too many hero options.
Oh, someone was saying something about the Eldar getting buffed or nerfed or something. I do remember hearing about
They
that.
removed Corandus, the Phoenix Lord of the Striking Scorpions, which that motherfucker was a nightmare in melee.
Ah. Well, now he gone.
Yeah, no, he's not in the Codex, and it's a little fucking upsetting.
Just like Yark, he got gone.
We don't know that yet.
When's the Guard Codex coming out? Because I know you're excited for that one.
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting for it, and I've seen what the New Zealand prices are, and it's fucking insanity.
The prices for it in New Zealand?
Yes, so I feel
Isn't
bad
like
for.
isn't like GW in Australia like 3 times as much as over here?
Do you want to know what the standard codex is
I probably
in
don't.
New Zealand? It's 125 pounds.
Jesus Christ, for a fucking codex.
Yes, you want to know what the collector's edition price is?
No, I don't.
272.
Why?
Because fuck you.
Apparently. God damn. How can you tell that one of the Eldars is silently worshipping Sinesh? He has a Wraith boner. Oh, if I had my soundboard open, I could do the badoon chink.
But yes, but we gotta eventually get on topic here. We just can't be the art of tangent. Today we will be speaking of the technological marvel, the weapon that seemingly GW can't make up its mind whether it eats armor like it's nobody's business, or it tings off random stone. Gauss weaponry.
Takes off random stones.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. I've seen the animations.
One video, a Gauss player is tearing apart tank armor. The next, it's tinging off light body armor. What the fuck?
I'll hide behind this barricade. I'll be safe when it eats metal. It doesn't eat stone.
It doesn't make sense.
Oh, it's funny.
And like most things mechanical, we're fucking around with magnets here, gentlemen. Yes, that's a giant magnet gun, Kyle.
I'm about to say, did you say magnet?
Yes, it's a giant magnet gun.
Alrighty then.
It is an exotic directed energy weapon that operates as basically a reverse Gauss cannon. You know, from like Halo, where it uses magnets to shit whip something.
That's to be
Right?
expected as the shipping companies can't find them on the map. They have to just float about until they find the island. Oh, sorry, that was funny.
And that's getting pinned. Oh, but basically reverse the premise. Instead of taking a small piece of material and shit whipping it at the speed of light, it's taking that little beam, Kyle, is basically a massive tractor beam. Right?
Okay.
But it's pulling you apart molecule by fucking molecule.
Wonderful. Lovely.
And that's why you see the disintegration effects, where it's suddenly there's a lot of energy, a lot of heat, and suddenly it's bone and then it's dust. Because it's shattering the molecular bonds that hold everything the fuck together.
Wonderful.
Mind you,
Wonderful.
then by technicality, these things should be just nuking everything that shoots, but
You would think if it's like a disintegration tractor beam magnet ray, that's what you would think, right?
yeah, but I'm not a tech priest. And our tech priest has scrap code problems, so I can't ask him for his reasoning.
Nope, I suppose you can't.
And by the tech priest's description, these weapons should overheat and then malfunction by simply being fucking on and destroying the warrior and everything within a small mile radius around it, but they don't.
But they don't.
Because Mechanicus can't come up with any better description, but they don't.
It
Yet the
just
Necrons-
works. Todd Howard
Yeah.
approved.
But yes, that's the premise of a Gauss weapon. It basically strips it molecule by molecule and drags it into the source.
Yeah, see, I didn't realize it did all that.
Yeah, no, it's kind of fucking funny, which now makes it even funnier that sometimes it strips tank armor and other times it deflects off stone.
Well, it's a magnet gun. It's only attracted to metal, right?
No, it shouldn't. But basically, as I said, it's basically what you could be described as a linear induction motor. Basically, it drags shit into it at a subatomic level. And how do I say this? Necrons don't go for the fancy shit.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Oh.
I gotta go deal with 2 dogs. I'll be right back, gentlemen, so talk amongst yourselves.
Talks amongst yourselves.
Yes, the 2 dogs are being bad.
The
I have to be
painter
back in a
and the
moment.
one who has said maybe one word so far.
Well, talk to chat. I'll be right back.
I'm still here. What's up? We wanted to know, Alan, explain Gauss weaponry to us while we wait. Thank you. Cheerio. So, low-power Gauss beam can strip... Oh, Jesus Christ. I borrow your tube ship for a short trip to Japan. Slanesh approves. Oh, the lore master has to go deal with doggos, so it's a paint and chill right now.
Cheeky fucking dogs.
Are you missing some brisket?
No, they literally wanted attention so bad they started play fighting. I opened the fucking door and they're both just sitting out there looking at it like, love us?
They just want to be with you, that's all.
Yes, I understand that, but motherfuckers made me think that they were actually tearing each other apart.
So the reason I believe that it pings off armor and or rocks is the energy thing. Very, very tech priest answer there. Yes.
That explains fucking nothing. That answer satisfies nothing, and my day is ruined.
And my day is ruined, he says.
Oh, shit. I'm back on the topic. As said, the Necrons really don't or kind of go decorative or fancy or big. It is maximum efficiency. That's why you get the stripped down look on everything. We don't need to make that fancy looking. Oh, we don't need something called OSHA. We have mechanical rebuilding Necrodermis. As such, because of the greatest problem with it being the Necrodermis, it's hard to cut these things apart and figure out how they work when they're self-rebuilding.
They just fix themselves every time you try.
Yes.
Can you even get your hands on a Gauss weaponry? Because I thought when like Necrons go down, they teleport back into the tomb world.
Not necessarily. That's also a lore overwrite, because sometimes they do, sometimes they fucking don't.
Oh, sometimes it's just broken.
Yeah, sometimes, like with the Blood Ravens and the Aurelian Crusades, They don't teleport back. Sometimes they fucking do. It seems like nobody can make up their fucking minds.
Of course. No surprise there, right?
But as I said, the magi of the Adeptus Mechanicus is so annoyed by the fact that these self-replicating weapons fix themselves when you try to cut them apart and figure out how it fucking works. The most they could figure out is that it runs in a multi-megawatt range. To the point that the power of a single Gauss weapon is so high, it's on par with some plasma generators.
It loses energy as it flies off. Depends on how broken they get and the distance of the tomb world. Can't teleport if the teleporter beacon gets blown up. You know why all dogs in China are good and silent?
Oh god, am I about to get disappointed?
Because in China, hot dog is not just a name.
That's not nice.
No, but as an Asian, I can confirm.
But these weapons have to be self-repairing because even microscopic imperfections in the weapon cause its power to fall off insanely. Like, let's say there's a scratch along the barrel, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
It's gone from hitting as hard as it does to about the same level as a taser.
Just from a little scratch, huh?
That's how fucking... why these weapons have to be made out of necrodermis, a self-repairing metal.
So they have to be fully upkept to be like fully operational to where they can actually do damage.
Yeah. Basically, how can I say this? If a mechanical trigger is used to deliver the firing pulse to use this weapon, the moment the mechanism came into contact, the irregularities would dissipate so much energy that it would basically just blow itself, vaporize the user in the weapon. These weapons have to be basically maintained by a Necron. They're part of the body.
Alright. Necrodermis. Got it. Fixes gun. So it keeps firing, goes bang bang. Oh my god, this shit sucks.
Hence why Hedian and other regiment sharpshooters have taken the shooting at the little glass green herb, right as say a destroyer is getting ready to fire. It will vaporize the necrodermis if something goes horribly the fuck wrong.
Well, then it's a good thing the gun fixes itself so that doesn't happen.
And necrodermis is notoriously fucking tough.
It can't be that bad, because then I'd get something wrong. Something would happen to me if I rolled ones like an orc.
Well, tell me, Kyle, at one point, why does my cult of sacrifice for my Kriegsmen give me a higher fucking feel no pain than Plague Marines, who no longer even have disgustingly resistant?
Because of guard bullshit. Y'all say fucking Necrons are cheating. I don't think so.
I don't return models to the field, Kyle. I just refuse to die.
I do believe you have something that lets you bring shit just back to the field.
Oh yeah, my combat medics. I doubt that'll stay the same with the Codex, though.
Give it time. Give it time.
Though, once again, according to the Mechanicus, how the Necrons overcame this technological issue is unknown. Assuming these difficulties can be overcome, the final effect would be a beam of direct energy capable of stripping down a target to its consistent atoms extremely rapidly. Hence why we see in some animations where somebody gets hit with a Gauss flare and it just
Extreme noses pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bolts from across the floor. Noses are Nicky Wakey till they Matilda, hee hee. Rar. Extra noses pounces on you, ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your boys from across the floor. Noses your Nicky Wakey till gamer till day, hee hee.
You done?
Didn't you miss it?
Nope. As I was saying.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, that was a Yuki. That one got me. Oh.
ooh.
Oh, thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Ash. And hello again, Duck. There's the quack. Now we heard it.
So once more, extensive study by the Imperium, mostly the Mechanicus, and several tech marine groups of Gauss weapons and their effects
Oh,
on
there's
both
Ash being
organic
the duck.
and inorganic material. Fucking dogs, man. I gotta go take care of that. Talk to you amongst yourselves.
You having some problems over there, huh?
Yeah, house sitting for two dogs that want your attention so bad that they'll start fighting each other over it.
Oh, your house sitting dogs. Lovely.
Yep, I'll be back in a moment.
So, Bao, you got any good dishes for dogs that you can give to I just got hit with the Zinch laugh. Haven't heard that one in a long time. Well, thank you for the 10 bits, Cheerio. He's only mean because Yarrick is dead. You'll say when Bob comes back, you should have a good dish to make with. We'll have to ask him what type of dog he's got. 'Cause we don't know what type of dogs they are.
Bully and a
Ooh,
Labrador.
Oh, there you go. So, Bob, what's a good dish for those ones?
Well, let's see. Pony and a Labrador. Okay,
I'm
so
not cooking the brother's dogs. Stop it right now.
well, you don't have to do it. I can come over and whip up something real quick.
Bow, if you ever want your fucking root beer again, you'll cease and desist.
That's one way to get Bob to listen to you.
Fine.
Not
Are you
cooking
done
his
being-
dogs.
You done being silly? I should say it's a chocolate lab. I should say.
Ooh, chocolate. Okay, that
Stop
changed the
it.
recipe a bit.
As I was saying before, the dogs so rudely demanded my attention. Extensive study by the Mechanicus into Gauss weapons on their effects on both organic and inorganic material has thus far been hampered by the lack of working devices to examine. Investigations of the remains of Krons and their war gear after they long desisted has revealed fascinating level of interaction between the Gauss weapons field and the target's atomic structure. It appears that the
Hydrate
unknown
and stretch. Oh, I haven't got that in a while. Sounds good though. Oh, Alan says
The
stir
unknown-
fry. Low and slow, like a good brisket, says Zombie.
energizing them basically as described. Basically imagine your atoms suddenly getting a charge to them. Down.
Got my dubby cup.
Hey.
Ah. All right.
As I say, basically imagine. So I mistaked it. It doesn't pull it towards the target. It basically makes your individual atoms have a magnetic charge, and it forces them away from each other.
So it tears you apart that way.
Oh yeah. Clearly, this is not a fun fucking time for anything involved.
It doesn't sound like it would be.
As such, the unknown field causes the breaking of the bonds at a subatomic level. And with that said field pushing everything away, that's why you get the effect of everything just turning into dust and gas. Or, as it's been referred to as, the flaying effect.
Flayed ones?
The flaying effect, yes. The weapon's beam basically carries towards the enemy's origin point. Basically, that's where all you see the enemy basically disintegrate, and it flows towards that point into a vaporous form. However, there are some counters to this effect. Certain chemically treated equipment can resist the Gauss flare's effectiveness. Can you guess where most of this chemical treating is found in?
Not entirely sure. Chemical treatment?
Yes, to the material, basically reinforcing its molecular bonds from magnetic assault.
I'm gonna guess that maybe that's gotta be something like the Imperium would have done, right? Because chemicals, I assume it's that Imperium.
Yes, Kyle. It is found most often in the forging of highly advanced powered suits of armor.
There you go.
Hence why you see a space marine take shots that can strip a field tank. It's not because their armor is better, it's simply that it's been treated to resist it.
It can, so that's why watching that Pariah Nexus, you see him take a couple shots, but then he eventually starts. The Ember starts getting fucking fucked up, and eventually they get it.
Its treatment starts failing because much like having your equipment treated for, say, chemical encounters, it doesn't mean it's now immune to said chemicals. It just means it can resist said chemicals.
Why is there no nuclear explosion due to the items being torn apart? Adams. Orcs believe it does. Oh wait, I missed something else. What happened up here? What do we got? I just realized something. Is it awful to live in Warhammer Fantasy Bretonia? If you ever got hit by a seagull's drop, isn't it awful? Is that a cup in your merch store? Ah, Zombie. Yes, we have 2 cups in our merch store, actually.
A seagull's drop? I can't say I know what the hell that is, Cheerio. But I do know
Imagine being hit by a Pegasus. So instead of a seagull, it's a Pegasus dropping on you. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. No, fuck that. Give me a repeating rifle so I may smite the Frenchman.
Yeah, so instead of a seagull shitting on you, it's a unicorn shitting on you. Fucking Pegasus.
Listen, I don't care what fantasy realm I'm living in. If anything hits on me and it's being piloted by a Frenchman, I'm going to develop a Stinger missile very fucking quickly.
I got 1 cup right here. I just got a bunch of random pens and shit in it. But we got our Order of Lorshell cup, which I know the professor has one. I seen it on his stream. He tried to hide it on his desk. We saw it. I'm trying to talk with a paintbrush in my mouth. The other one is the Art of Lore. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Inquisitorial Rejects cast members are on the other one, which was drawn by our channel artist, Ash. He said, go ahead and put it on the cup, and I put it on a cup.
There's
actually a couple things that Ash drew that are in the store. There's also the I can't say she's a demonette, but I can say it's a demon girl. She's on there, and there's something else.
Crab demon.
A crab demon, yes, beautiful, beautiful. And there was something else in there that I thought he drew. I can't remember what it was.
Listen, Cheerio, I'm not a chaos dwarf. I'm just a very pissed off dwarven engineer. I will go full Kazakan ha all over somebody's ass. You would have thought somebody ignited a second war of the beard.
Does half dwarf have Scud missile launchers?
They do.
I thought that was the Skaven. I know they have the Moab.
Listen, anything you think should exist in fantasy and it's too technologically advanced, you just take a look at the old Chaos Dwarf codexes and you find some really weird fucking shit. They had armored trains.
Armored trains in fantasy?
Yes, it had mortars, fucking Gatling weapon.
Of course.
Doom divers, oh god, the Doom divers.
A Doom diver?
You want to know what a Doom diver is, Kyle?
Sure.
You have to take a goblin, you give him 2 fake fucking wings, and you shit whip him off a trebuchet. And then he tries to headbutt you while flying. That is a goblin Doom diver.
Nice. They have a straight up tiger, like a tiger tank. I'm assuming tiger tank, not an actual tiger.
No, they don't have a tiger tank. I don't think so. They have the armored train, which basically you can turn. It basically has cannons and shit on it. Oh, the scalp launcher. Ew. Oh God, fantasy had some great ideas.
Oi. I
I
never got into
missed-
fantasy, but I have been actually listening to I don't know if anybody else here does, because I definitely do. I love them. Depth is Ridiculous with DK and Bricky. I'll give a little bit of a shout out here. They are definitely fucking hilarious if you like the comedy aspect. But they used to do every like once a month. DK would do a like cryptid thing where he talk about like random cryptid stuff and everything and weird unsolved mysteries and stuff. But they changed it to now DK now is explaining fantasy. So I've been learning fantasy through that. And I found out if I was to probably join a faction so far, I probably would choose Kislev. After what I've heard so far.
No.
I think
Absolutely
I
the
think
fuck
I would pick
not.
Kislev.
You may pick Kislev, but fuck them Russian knockoffs. I'm not going anywhere near the Chaos Wastes. No, thank you.
That'll be your frontline defense against them. You're supposed to help them.
That
Want to
doesn't
be
mean
a
I wanna
Polish
fucking-
winged hussar on bears? Yes, I do. I heard about that. It sounds fucking awesome. You get to ride a fucking bear into battle.
Yes, however, I still don't want to be anywhere near the Chaos fucking Wastes. Stick me in the south, stick me in Nuln with a goddamn with iron sights and repeating rifles, and I'll be a happy camper.
Oh, come on now.
Faith, steel, and gunpowder, my friend. Faith, steel, and gunpowder.
You're Empire. You're like Guardsman, Empire, Imperium, everything. We know, Bob.
Listen, you know where snotlings live. They dwell in. Yes, that is a funny fucking.
Dwarf for life. Alan, I know Alan likes the fantasy dwarves.
All I could say is.
Did I tell
hope
you,
the
I
shit-
almost spent $200 last month on a box.
Oh, fantasy dwarfs?
No, I almost bought the Vermintide box.
No shit.
Oh,
I looked at it for like 30 minutes at the store because I was working at the local game store. I actually had to fix the furnace in the basement, and then it's like, okay, well, job's done, and that was it for the day. So I was able to just be done. And I'm like, well, since I'm here, let's see what's in the Warhammer section. And they had 3 boxes of them, the big ones, like the big $200 ones, where you get the Stormcast Eternals and the Rats, I think it is.
Yep.
All together, and I'm like, oh my god, I looked at that thing for a while.
And all I can say is, before we get back on topic, to quote the greatest failure of a slayer that has ever lived, Scalandia was bigger.
Isn't that the one that can't die? Like the whole point of Doomslayers is they want to die in battle, and he just too good, cannot die.
Yes, Gotcha Gurnitson, the greatest failure or disappointment of a slayer to ever live. The man got chucked into the realm of chaos, beat the shit so badly out of Korn that he shit ripped him out of his realm.
Don't be a traitor. Not AOS. Old World. Tomb Kings. Literally Necrons. VC Necrons. I did play the Tomb Kings a little bit on one of those. What is it? The Warhammer Total Warhammer 3 one.
Yes, sir.
I did play the Tomb Kings a little bit on there, and I was actually having fun. I was enjoying it.
The undead.
I say yeah, because I saw Tomb Kings. I'm like, well, those are pretty much old ass Necrons. I'll try that, and I was having fun with them. I did like them.
Listen, if you're playing Tomb Kings, though, you have to download a certain mod if you're playing as Cetra.
Isn't
In that
Cetra
mod-
like I was listening to them talk about Cetra and on the That's Ridiculous. He's like this like the super fucking Tomb King.
Do you really know it? No, because I'll be here all night if I got a name.
I'll say you're not gonna start getting into fantasy now, are you,
Kyle.
Bob?
He has that many.
You gonna start getting into fantasy now?
I mean, I could start that any time of the fucking week.
We're gonna start doing two shows a week now. We'll do one that's 40K and do one that's fantasy.
And that's all you schmuck. But speaking of which, I gotta get back
Yeah,
on topic.
That's not happening.
I didn't think so. You can barely make it the fucking one episode. Me, on the other hand, would be doing
That
the
would be
again.
like a once a month special or something if we did something like that. I guess we could put a poll in the Discord if Bob's willing to do like a once a week special or once a month special.
Once a week special. He's just right then barely able to make it into the other once a week special.
I didn't mean to say week. I meant to say month. Jesus.
You silly bastard.
Yeah, like we'll just do like the first Monday of the month. We'll make that the fantasy one.
Oh yes.
We'll put a poll in the Discord. We'll see what they want to do.
The Art of Swords show.
The Art of Sword show.
I hate to say it, but if we do that, I know what the first episode's gonna have to fucking be. I'm gonna have to talk about the only. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about the only good knife here to ever live in both fantasy and in 40k.
Oh, there's a knife here you actually like, huh?
Anarion the Defender, the man who basically went toe-to-toe with all 4 Chaos Gods' avatars, called them a bitch and beat them. He went mano a mano. You know what? I'm going to go into this a little bit. Kyle, you know what the Sword of Cain is, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just put it this way. When Nakari killed Anarion's wife, he flew his dragon to the Isle of the Sword. The whole way, the entire Elven pantheon is trying to convince him not to do this. Don't pick up the fucking sword. Don't do this. As in all the gods, the Chaos Gods start begging for his mercy and start offering him anything he would like. Yes.
Do not touch the sword, huh?
Yes. And then his own dead wife said if he picked up the blade, he would never be able to join her in paradise. And he elected that no other would have to suffer his pain, and he picked up the Sword of Cain.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And the motherfucker murdered so many. Let's just put it this way. Morathi. His second wife, mind you. But let's just put it this way. Chaos was so numerous back then, the height of the Dwarven Empire, and the elves had to team up to fight it. After Anarion's crusade with the Sword of Cain, Chaos was beaten back for, I want to say, 100 or 1,000 years.
Damn.
As in, they didn't dare step their fucking toes out of the warp. That's how terrified they were of a knife ear. But we're not here for fantasy lore. We're here for the Gauss lore. Now back on fucking topic.
Well, stay on topic then, Bob. Jeez.
You motherfuckers. I hope you all scrape your toes when you put on your socks in the morning. I hope your kids leave Legos in your rooms undetected.
Yeah, don't do that one because that's actually happened once already now.
I hope you lose all your D4s and you only find them by accidentally stepping on them.
Jesus. So mean.
Got a lot of D4s.
But on topic once more, the smallest of the Gauss weapons is known as the Gauss Flare, your basic rifle-like weapon used by Necron warriors. Metal stock, transparent tube, yada bing bing boom, giant axe bayonet, which I wish guardsmen would get. Because it looks sick as hell. Would you agree, Kyle?
I have axe bayonets on my Necrons.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. I wish it did.
They are nice. I like the look of them.
And it, to be described, is incredibly painful to be shot with a Gauss flare. That most victims don't die from the injury from the gun, they die from the shock. Yes, your heart just says no and turns off from the pain.
Well, I can imagine it'd be pretty painful to be fucking disintegrated.
And these weapons are stuck to everything between Necron warriors to Doomsday arcs, Ghost arcs, mostly in those circumstances mounted in arrays of 5 to 10 to repel would-be flankers and assaulters. Tombstalkers also are commonly equipped like 2 of these bastards to basically engage enemies at range. And then we move up to the classic Gauss Blaster. Which
I
is
got
basically,
this one. I got the Doomsday Arc.
Yes, I'm getting there.
I just gotta finish that.
Next comes your Gauss Blaster, which is basically your double-barreled heavy version of the fucking thing. More firepower, more beams, and mostly equipped by late vehicles, but mostly the Necron Immortals.
See, I like the Tesla cannon better, in my opinion. I go for more hits.
Doom Blades also tend to make use of the twin-linked Gauss blasters as their primary weapon, instead of their usual twin-linked Tesla carbines. Pharaoh or Prias also make use of a form of built-in Gauss blaster in their Worth scythes. And then you have your Gauss cannon, which is basically 4 barrels instead of 1, because it seems like all the Necrons do is slap another barrel on it and make it bigger.
It just works. Gauss weapons were dope in older versions. The shiny green transparent Lego rod. And they ain't got no AP on them nowadays. It's like, what the fuck, man? It took my APs gone.
Gauss cannons also fire more powerful beams than the flares or the blasters, or more similar to blasters in strength. However, the cannon has better capability to be fired on the move. So it's able to actually be used against heavily mobile infantry, like, say, Astartes. Because if you ever see a Space Marine standing still, it's a trap. Don't draw its attention. Ask Farsight what happened the last time he fought. Oh, that Space Marine's standing still. This won't end well.
I still like the story where they talk about how they try to hide behind a fortress wall and then it starts moving. That's one of my favorite, like, Tau Invarium stories.
They thought they were just lying about the
That's
Titans.
the day they found out what a Titan was.
And mind you, then everybody blows it out of proportion. Oh yes, they brought a Manta down. A Manta's heavy cannons brought down a Warlord Titan. I go, yes. A planetary dropship had to let loose all its cannons to kill a single planetary Titan.
Yes, the most expensive Tau unit needed to take down a Titan.
Yes, everybody forgets what happened exactly next. You want to know what happened next, Kyle?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the short. We're doing tangents, might as fucking well.
The Imperator Titan, half a mile, another 3 miles in the back, smacked it with the volcano lance, and suddenly they saw what looked like a planetary dropship just turn into a bright new star.
Yeah.
And Farsight still to this day doesn't know what the fuck did it. And then they saw the church moving, and they were concerned.
Everybody's gangsters to the church starts walking. Oh, I love it.
But on the topic once more of Gauss cannons, they are extremely potent against infantry and light vehicles. This is mostly used by Necron destroyers as their standard armament. But once again, Catacomb command barges, annihilation barges tend to mount a few of these bastards instead of their usual Tesla cannons. And then you have the heavy version of the Gauss cannon. Basically, it's more akin to a las cannon. Size and strength. Yada bing bang boom. Don't need to really go on this. Heavy destroyers, Tetrox stalkers, yada bing bang boom, instead of their heat ray. Then you have the Gauss Flux Arc. That consists of 2 linked batteries of 3 Gauss flares, only found mounted as a defensive weapon on monoliths. And this thing basically acts like a Gatling gun, sweeping entire areas for infantry.
Yeah, that's I know they got like the Gauss arrays and stuff you can use on those.
Yeah, that's just a Gauss Flux Arc. And then you have a Gauss Exterminator, which is an incredibly large Gauss weapon mounted as the primary weapon on century pylons. You know, those giant fucking sticks with the diamond on it? Yeah. That thing.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to power to a heavy Gauss cannon, a Gauss Exterminator possesses a higher rate of fire and is capable of engaging at extreme ranges. They are also capable of sophisticated targeting systems able to accurately track and fire upon aircraft. So it's basically an AA gun.
Nice.
And then you have one of the biggest versions, which you find on their pylon, the Annihilator, which is only similar to size to an Obliterator. I know I haven't gone over the Obliterator yet, but I'll get there. But suffice to say, it's a massive Gauss weapon. These are extremely powerful, capable of relatively fast rate of fire that can, even with enough time, punch through Titan-grade armor with ease. let alone vaporize smaller tanks. Gauss annihilators can also be found as a flux arc similar to the Gauss ones on the monolith for anti-Titan weaponry. So yes, the Necrons can smack a Titan Legion.
I think out of all the big factions, I think they should have one of the easiest times doing it with as old as their technology and shit is.
And then you have the Obliterator, which is similar size to the Annihilator, as I mentioned. It can only be found in mounted on a
Right. Extra
doomsday
noses
monolith.
pounces on you. Ooh, you're so
With
warm.
limited substances
Couldn't
of
help but
large
notice
scope
hairballs from
crystal
across the floor.
transparent
Noses in Mickey
conduits
like you told Baber
containing
Tilde. Hee
the
hee.
energies of the fucking shit.
Did it not go off? Did it go off?
No, I'm still fucking hearing it.
Oh, it's not showing it on my thing, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, believe me, I'm still suffering this shit.
Oh, all right then. I thought maybe it didn't go off.
Look at that. I didn't hear anything.
I trust
Fuck
you,
you
Bob.
too.
I genuinely didn't. I think it just wanted you to suffer specifically.
I'll say I'll trust you. But I didn't think it went off.
I fucking heard it. Believe me, I know that noise from anywhere.
I know that noise from anywhere. Yeah.
It haunts my dreams.
All
More like
right,
my
Alan.
fucking
Good
nightmares.
night. Sleep tight.
But as I was
And
saying,
that came from a professor too.
Professor Atu.
He's lurking, so I don't think he's actually listening.
The Gauss Obliterator fires schemes of outright destroying any infantry and vehicle. However, a Doomsday Monolith is normally accompanied by smaller constructs, its power can be basically tapped in from the monolith. A Doomsday Monolith basically augments your pylons and shit.
Yeah.
So this is what supercharges the other, say the Gauss Annihilators, into being able to smollywop Titans. Now, I want you to remind you something. That's as powerful as Necron Gauss weapons get, right, Kyle?
Okay.
You remember the first time the Necrons woke up at the height of the golden age of man?
Yep.
And they decided they were going back to bed because the apes were scary?
Yep.
What the fuck did we have?
If that's what the Necrons are running with, I'm scared to know.
Because Sarek openly mentions, like, yes, when we first awoke, we decided we'd wait for you to annihilate yourselves. It's like, what do you mean by that?
Apparently, you all
Elaborate.
scared the Necrons of something.
Listen, anything that can scare a fucking Necron is concerning to me. Anything that scares all of them to collectively going, okay, we're going back to bed for a few million years or a few thousand years. I know the whole joke herder, Dark Age of Technology humans were using black hole weapons like shits and giggles, but that's not enough. There has to be other shit. And now knowing about because I just finished reading up a story called "As the Keys of Hell," I now understand why.
Oh, you got something now?
Well, let's just put it this way. Did you know you could resurrect an Astarte with full cybernetics?
No.
Yes.
That's a thing, huh?
Full cybernetic resurrection.
Just make him a robot.
Make it a full fucking robot with a mind engram, which basically acts as a space marine.
Isn't that technically AI?
No, because it's technically an engram. There's a difference. Don't ask me how to explain the difference, but clearly there's a difference.
Well, our tech priest is going to bed, so I think that you'd say heresy either way, but
I would agree with that statement. However, the Iron Hands don't.
well, I'll say, but also in the Golden Age, AI wasn't actually banned yet because the Men of Iron War didn't happen yet, right?
No, I believe the war with the Men of Iron happened somewhere in the Golden Age, and then we smacked all the AI. That's how dangerous. There was no need for the Butlerian Jihad. Just humans were able to smack the shit out of the AI, the Men of Iron. It wasn't a big deal. It was basically, oh, look, the AI are rebelling. Hang on a minute. Let me grab a fucking taser.
I thought I heard somewhere that like it was almost like the end of humans. Like we just survived fighting the AI against. Like
No,
that's
no,
what
no.
I
That
thought it
that's
was.
that's Dune. That's Dune lore. That's not 40k lore.
Oh, I've never seen Dune, so
Dune, basically, we had a major uprising known as the Butlerian Jihad, and hence why there's no more thinking machines. In 40k, it was Tuesday.
40K was Tuesday.
Listen, Golden Age mankind was scary. The quote M's, if he'd had the might of the Golden Age of mankind, he could have simply subjugated all of creation, all of the galaxy in a month.
Some worlds were so afraid of AI they dropped back to the medieval tech. Jesus.
I think we're slowly
Dune.
approaching that.
Dune. Gotta love it. But yeah, hence why.
Is Dune like 40K based ish?
No,
Kind of like where like they like there's multiple worlds and stuff and everything.
yeah, but everything's ran off the spiced melange, which is basically warm shit. I know without context that sounds a little weird, but I'm not going to elaborate.
All right then.
I'm hoping nobody else does. Because it's funnier to say it that way. People are basically getting high off warm spit.
Wonderful.
It's always been a weird concept. We work with it.
The spice melange. But yeah, 40k, that's Gauss weaponry, Kyle. Any questions for you?
Not really.
Not at all then, eh?
Nah. I had the basic understanding. It was the whole way of it working I didn't really understood. Like I knew all the different tier ranges of like what's powerful and what's small. Because I am a Necron player. I like Gauss weaponry. Except for when I don't have AP. So that's why I use a lot of Tesla weapons, because I get more hits on 6s.
But not enough damage to knock out a single guardsman squad.
Well, most expensive lipsticks are made of guano, and for a while, the base for most perfumes was whale puke. Yeah, and then whale fat was also used for shit too. Use all the parts of the animal.
Have you ever heard what the most expensive coffee is made of, Kyle?
Oh God, I remember hearing about this. I don't want to know about it though. Oh God, what was it? It was some type of excrement or something.
Yes, there's a tree cat that eats the coffee bean and
then
spits it out.
And then shits it out, and then they eat that. Yeah,
Yep,
something like. Yes, zombie. There it is.
No, not bats. Cat. Tree cat.
I thought it was a bat.
Nope, it's a cat.
Oh Jesus Christ! Regardless, it's bean poop. It's
yes.
Why? Just do the bean. Why is it gotta go through some animal's digestive tract first?
I can't remember the fucking the guys in it, but one of them was two actors. The guy who played in The Shining is the main character, the one that goes, "Here's Johnny," and fuck, now his name is escaping me. The guy who plays God. I can't believe I can't remember his name at the moment. You know who I'm talking about.
The guy who plays God?
Yes, the stereotype Freeman or Morgan Freeman. Yes, those two in a movie, and he basically goes, "Hey, remember that you still drinking that fancy coffee?" Makes the other guy read out the swords. He goes, "You're shitting me." He goes, "I would be, but the cats beat me to it."
Jesus. Oh God. Isn't it Jack Nicholson that plays
Jack Nicholson.
Shining?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm close. I got my bronze on. Starting to get my bronze on now. You think, should I do the thermal burn on the engines or just not worry about it? I'm not going too crazy on detail on this one. I already went crazy detail on my other one.
I would say do it for shits and giggles.
I think I'm going to, just because I kind of have to. I need to, because I did thermal burn on this one. So this one here is my first one. This is Xenos Bane. This is for those of you that watched our Reject show or know anything about the Rejects. Faye Montal is the pilot of this one. This is Xenos Bane, the one that fights for
friend.
That fights for the Nox Fabrica. That's why it has the purple and black, like how Nox Fabrica.
She is friend-shaped.
I don't have any painted models of Allens over here. They're all in the case. But I have, they got the same, it's basically the same paint scheme. Eventually, now that I got a little better, I want to put this, I want to write Xeno's Bane on here, and I want to make a logo for it and stuff, so I put on the shield and the banner.
Cheerio. Go to fuck to bed then, my mans. You need sleep.
Okay, time for sleep. I only had 4.5 hours of sleep since Sunday, and aren't you like 12 hours almost between, like, from us? Like, yeah, it's nap time.
Go
Good
to
night,
bed.
Cheerio. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the sub. Like 28 months. Like Jesus Christ. I think that was on the last show, but like I saw the mouth counter and holy shit. Like,
Good
if you
night.
need to go
It was good
sleepies,
seeing
go
ya.
sleepies.
You don't got to justify yourself to us, my man.
Yeah, I got the thermal burn. I got the thermal burn here, and then I got the thermal burn on the gun. So it's this light makes it kind of hard to see, but you start with the turquoise and then work your way back to that bronze.
You also had that thermal burn on the stacks of my old tanks.
Yeah, I put the thermal burn on the exhaust for your tank also. I do like the thermal burn. I like the way it looks. I'm glad I was able to figure that out. one of my signature favorite things to do on anything like that. I like to do thermal burn on any like guns, like mini guns and stuff. And like my son's Inferno Squad, I want to put the thermal burn on the flamethrowers. It's just I like that stuff. So I think I just gotta I need to finish up the face. So the cool thing about this face is it actually has like some flesh components. So like I can make this like fleshy here. And then I'm gonna do like the eye, and then I've been doing orange for all the coloring. So I want to do like orange glow on all the piping here and stuff and everything, and around the face and that. And then I just got to piece it together and then do a couple minor things, shade it, and then it's pretty well good to go. And then I got the Raptress gonna be going next, and then I have your other tank, Bob, that's gonna be going, the big one.
Yes, the Kratos.
We did the smaller one. Now we gotta do the big one.
Yep, the Kyrian, and now it's the Kratos.
All right.
Splendid.
We're going
Supposedly, I'm just going to start being able to get those back at 40k. I will enjoy it.
Well, I made them look like they've been around for quite a while for you. They're like,
Really?
what, 10,000 years old?
Yep, they're supposed to be basically a armory that fucking they found on McCrag.
Oh. All
They
right.
basically break out when shit hits the fan.
Let's see about our raid. Who's still on? Oh, Rumby's still on. Okay, I send you guys over to Rumby. I don't know how long he's going to be on for, but Rumby's still on. And so I told him, hey, if you're still on, I might be back. I'm going to bring friends. Rumby is a artist I've been watching a lot recently. I love his artwork. He draws really good cake and boba. I mean, his artwork is great. I highly recommend checking him out. Ow, my ears. It's always a good time. Like there's a lot of times where I'll just have him on the background as I'm working on something. It's great. So we are going to raid Rumpy. Everybody say hi to Rumpy for me. But besides that, I hope you all have a good night. We are back. We should be back to our normal schedule again. I finally got done with all the sickness, everything like that. So we should be good and wonderful now. Hopefully it's all done with that. So back to business as usual. I updated Rejects, so we got some new fun stuff going through that, which will be coming this Sunday is Rejects, I believe. Yeah. Because last Sunday would have been Lancer, but Lancer's broke. I have to wait for them to fix Lancer before we can do Lancer again. But we don't stream that anyway, so no big deal. But I might try to do some more paint and chills here and there, get working on other things. Whenever I do paint and chills, I'll try to work on something different besides Warhammer. Maybe fantasy, D&D, or maybe just more cute little anime chicks and furries. You know, all the fun stuff we've been doing. And
good times.
Maybe we'll put a poll on the Discord. Or on the Discord. Everybody wants to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. Nightbot, I think, just might have talked about it recently. We'll put a poll on there, and maybe once a month we'll do a fantasy one. And see how that goes. And we're getting close to episode 100, where I'm not going to have a fun time. But I only
Yeah,
got 5
you
minutes,
gotta get-
5 seconds left. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.